Dark smoke, and we literally just watched this whole house burn down in seconds. It's hard to even see. We rushed over here when we saw all of these massive black clouds of smoke when we were on Estero Boulevard. Avenida Pescadora is the home over here that is on fire. We don't know exactly what caused that fire at this time. I want to take us to a neighbor who lives literally just right on this street right over. Pam, we were talking about this. You said that there's actually been fires in this neighborhood before after we see storms like this.
Yep, at the end of the road, the town manager's house burned down because we stayed during Ian, and the next day it was on fire.
You said you're a nurse, you were rushing home, and actually she was panicking when you saw the smoke. Tell people why.
My son, I just got off of a 48-hour shift at the hospital, mandated to work, and my son came with me to start our generator for the first time this year, and I thought my house blew up. That was so scary.
And not to say it's any easier to see it's your neighbor.
No, I'm so sorry for him.
You said most neighbors here say that they know him. You don't believe that he was here.
No, not at all.
So you're wondering if it was maybe possibly electric?
Definitely had to be electric because our electric bikes blew up last time, and all my husband's work tools got really, really hot and started smoking. So it's definitely something from the salt water conducts electricity to burn. Yeah.
Scary to see right in your backyard.
It's very sad. Yeah.
Especially knowing what everybody went through here, and you told me that you saw this house being rebuilt after Hurricane Ian too, right?
Right. So everybody's rebuilt here. It's just sad. So I'm just grateful that he wasn't there and that, we're all going to be okay in the long run.
Thank you for talking with us today, Pam.
Thank you.
As you heard, Pam was nervous because when I say the smoke and just how dark these massive clouds were, just literally filling up the whole island here of Fort Myers Beach as we rushed over here. Avenida Pescadora is the street that we're talking about. So there's a canal that's separating us here. You see those flashing lights from the fire department. We saw that deputies and police officers were on the other side of this home as well. They rushed over here to this street where we were, and then they reversed back and went back over to that house, obviously trying to find the best location to try to contain that fire. We don't see as much of the massive flames as we did just within a couple of minutes ago. But when I tell you, if our photographer shows you to the left here, if you could just see the difference in the color of the sky of what we're experiencing here, this whole entire area is just filled with these dark clouds of smoke. It's hard to breathe in, it's burning your eyes, just the extent of seeing what we are looking at here with this house fire. Again, neighbors believe that the man who lives there is not home. Again, we are reaching out to the fire departments to try to get more information on what caused this. Obviously, some speculation after a storm like Hurricane Milton and a lot of that storm surge. Neighbors have, as you just heard from Pam, witnessed electric bicycles being caught on fire. We've reported on stories like this before. Not to say that's exactly what happened here, but again, we are trying to reach out to find out what caused this fire. I will say when we were rushing over here, that smell and the loud explosions that we were hearing just popping. Another neighbor said maybe that could have been propane tanks, but just explosions is what we were hearing. And I'm not exaggerating that. We actually backed up out of the way because we weren't exactly sure where the fire was coming from when we rushed over here. But again, if you are just tuning in, we are here on Fort Myers Beach. The street that the house is on fire is Avenida Pescadora, and it's between a canal here. We are working with Sheriff's Office and the fire department to try to gather more information. But if we kind of zoom in, you can kind of just see the structure right now is in black, and we can hear that they are trying to just put massive amounts of water on top of this house to try to get it contained. At this time, it doesn't look like it's spread to any other homes nearby. I'm trying to get a closer up look right now. If you kind of walk with us to try to see as close as we can get here. Let's see if we can see. If you go to the right there, you can see all those firefighters back there. It looks like they're putting water on an area in the back area of the home there. But there's multiple fire trucks that are here on scene that have been trying to contain this fire that's happening right here on Fort Myers Beach. We'll continue to give you the latest as soon as we hear more back from the fire department on what exactly caused this fire. But as you can see, they're actively working still to contain this. If you are in the area, try to just be careful because they do have the roads blocked off here on Avenida Pescadora between these canals while they try to just get this situation contained. Live here on Fort Myers Beach, Elise Chingari, back to you.